I had always felt comfortable in the solitude of the forest. It seemed my whole life a quiet whisper had led me to the remote cabin high in the mountains. Nestled among the spruce, ponderosa, and gamble oak, hidden from the bustling world at lower elevation, my cabin became a sanctuary where the only sounds were the wind rustling the evergreen boughs and waxy green oak-shaped leaves, along with the twitter of birdsong, the chirping of squirrels and chipmunks, and occasional gobbling of wild turkeys. Every evening, after the day's tasks were done, chopping wood, gathering water from the nearby stream, tending to my small garden, I stepped onto my back deck, breathing deeply the night air, crisp and clean and filled with the scent of pine and earth. In early spring or late fall, I wrapped myself in a warm blanket, my breath visible in the cool mountain air, and looked up into the sky. The stars in the mountains were brighter than anywhere else. Without the interference of city lights, the night sky formed a vast, glittering canvas. My eyes inevitably found their way to the northwest, where Ursa Major stretched across the sky. The constellation, with its distinctive shape, always felt like an old friend. To me, the shape was more than just the Big Dipper. It as a mama bear, looking out for me, guiding me, and protecting me. I'd learned about Ursa Major from my 6th grade trip to Outdoor Lab, where I glanced through a telescope for the first time and saw the planets as more than just dots of light. As a child, I'd sit on the porch of my grandma's stone house built into the side of a mountain, pointing out the constellations with the tip of my finger, tracing the shape, and thinking about their stories. I carried those memories with me to the cabin, where they became a part of my nightly ritual. Standing on the deck, I felt a connection not only to the stars but to my past and future, as if I were standing beside my younger and older selves, sharing the quiet beauty of the night. On that particularly clear evening after the rain had passed, the sky a deep velvet black studded with countless stars. My gaze locked onto Ursa Major, and I felt a sense of peace wash over me, knowing that everything would be okay. Mama Bear seemed to twinkle more brightly, as if acknowledging my presence. I thought about the symbolism of the bear: strength, courage, protection. I knew that in many cultures the bear is a guardian, a fierce yet nurturing figure. It's also part of the Artemis myth. She often takes on the form of a bear. For years, I'd felt a deep connection to the archetype of the virgin hunter goddess. I took a deep breath, reveling in the forest scent so familiar to me, and I felt the weight of anxiety lift. I knew everything would work out fine. The car hadn't been damaged. I just needed a little help from my neighbor Tom and a tow chain. The stars, the mountains, and Ursa Major, my celestial guardian, were always there with me, guiding me through the darkness and reminding me of my inner strength. As I stood on the deck that night, bathed in starlight, I felt a profound connection to the universe. The mountains, the cabin, and the night sky were all part of a larger tapestry, one that included my love of the land and the enduring presence of Ursa Major. I whispered a quiet thank you to the stars, feeling their light and guidance deep in my soul. Nights in the mountains were quiet and peaceful in a profound way. I slept better at the cabin than anywhere else I'd ever lived. I chose the stillness, far away from the city traffic, the lights, the endless waves of wireless communication passing through my body. Each evening, I'd step onto the deck and look up, finding my mama bear in the sky. And each time, I felt a little more at home, knowing I was watched over and protected by the timeless, steadfast presence of Ursa Major.